sexy WWE dancers, Kira and Jewel.
How about Bunny Love?
How about Bunny Love? And why is this poll still here? I thought we got rid of it after the last pay-per-view.
Anytime Bunny Love is on WWE pay-per-view, you know, Francine, we're going to have a poll available.
She is strong. Look at her. She looks like she's gliding.
She should be a gymnast, a gold medalist. I mean, look at her.
She should be a gymnast. She is talented, don't get me wrong, but I'm just sick of looking at her.
She's got a lot of grace, doesn't she, Francine?
Where's the wrestling, Eric?
It doesn't matter. I mean, this is just tremendous right here. I mean, look at what's going on here.
You can dream, Eric, but you're never going to touch it.
It doesn't. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
What's her problem?
Wow.
It's Lauren Loose Lips.
Are we going to see another cat fight?
I think so.
She almost tripped coming into the ring.
She's got her.
Classic.
I love it. Hold on, I got to get a tissue.
Wow. They're really going at it.
Look at this, Francine. I mean, you've been in a lot of cat fights.
I have.
And here we go again with the security.
Good
Go to
Atlas.
the party. What a bunch of killjoys.
Way to go.
Somebody called the cops. They just killed our party.
So this Lauren Loose Lips, did she just come and beat up girls at random?
Maybe. I mean, believe me, there are some girls out there like that.
Maybe she just likes to cat fight.
Maybe. But I mean, Francine, how about, what a way to start tonight's pay-per-view on top of a pole.
On top of a what?
On top of a pole.
Oh, a pole.
Yes.
Okay. I'm surprised her top stayed on. Look at that.
I'm disappointed her top stayed on.
She probably glued it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a respect match scheduled for one fall. Into the champions, weighing in at 125 pounds, from the Spirit of the Lord, this is
Francine, this is a respect match. This comes out of our last pay-per-view. Remember what happened in the bitch in the box match?
I hope she's fully recovered from that, but she took a beating that night.
So did her opponent.
That's true. What's her shirt say? Satan is a big fat liar?
Wow. Now, is that a fact? Is that an opinion?
Well, I guess it's her opinion.
Sounds like a bumper stall.
I don't know what he lied about, though.
Well, I will say this, Francine. This is a respect match. And apparently, at the end of the match, whoever loses is going to have to respect their opponent.
Wow. This should be a good match. Who's she fighting?
Roxxxy Cotton.
Roxxxy
Roxxxy
Cotton. That's right.
Remember Roxxxy Cotton at the last event, the last pay-per-view, she ran out in the middle of her match with Missy Samsonite and got involved and wound up losing the match?
Well, why isn't she fighting Missy Samsonite?
Well, because she's upset that Roxxxy Cotton interfered. I mean, let's face it, you and I know that it looked like she was going to lose the match, but she said she would have won the match if Roxxxy Cotton did not run out.
Tai says she would have won.
Yep.
Well, I don't agree with that. Tai was out cold.
Yeah, she was.
her opponent, weighing in at 120 pounds, from the nearby mall, this is Roxxxy Cotton.
You know, on one side of the ring, you have Tai that spends a lot of time in church. You have Roxxxy Cotton who spends a lot of time at the mall. I mean, who has the advantage here?
I would say Tai.
Yeah?
I think Tai. I think Tai has more experience in this Roxxxy Cotton, whatever her name is.
She's a former world heavyweight champion, Tai, that is. So
That's true. And look how happy Roxy is just to be here.
Oh, yeah.
She's ecstatic.
Well, she's happy because she's not in the ring with Missy Samson.
She's like rainbow bright with those leg warmers.
Oh.
That outfit's hideous.
I mean, Missy Samson had destroyed her. Destroyed her, put her in a box.
Yeah, she did. That bitch was in a box for sure.
See? She's yelling at her for interfering in the match.
That's true.
That's what the issue is. Now, you would think Tai, being a woman of the Lord now, she would understand. She would be forgiving. Don't you have to be forgiving?
You do have to be forgiving, but, you know, in wrestling, you don't forgive and you don't forget.
Very well said. And look at that, an arm wringer going to work on the arm. And a reversal. How about Tai wrestling in the trucker hat?
I like it. I like the look.
Do you?
I do.
I don't recall ever seeing you in a trucker hat.
Well, I've been with a couple truckers.
Doesn't surprise me. And Tai, it looked like she was going to go for a maestro cradle there.
Not really.
I didn't think so.
No.
But Tai looked like she was going to go for a maestro cradle there, but wound up releasing that hammerlock. And again, this is a respect match. But also some big, big news. Just as in our last pay-per-view, you, my dear partner, you will be refereeing again tonight.
I know. I don't know what Fonzie has up his sleeve, but, you know, I'm a little sick of being treated this way. I went from being the general manager to managing someone with so much potential now to being a referee. Next show, what am I going to do, rip tickets? I mean, come on now.
It's amazing to me that somebody, you know, speaking of respect, like Fonzie has such little respect for you as a former general manager.
Absolutely. And there's nobody in that locker room of my caliber. And to resort me to something as a referee,
yeah,
you know, it's just not right.
I mean, Francine, if you need a shoulder to cry on, you know,
I'm not going to cry about it, Eric. I'm not a baby. I'll do my job. I'll do what I have to do, but I think it's a lot of BS.
And speaking of BS, how about Roxxxy Cotton kicking out of that high cross body? And, you know, you and I talked about this before with Tai. Ever since she's found the Lord, she hasn't been the fighter she once was.
No, and she needs to find that fight again, or else she's going to be trampled on here in WEW.
Did you just call her a tramp?
No, I said she'll be trampled on.
Oh, okay.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Look at that, a sunset flip. Hooks the legs, no.
Nope.
And not tonight for Tai, and you know, no box at ringside, no Missy Samsonite to contend with. I mean, this is purely a match between two athletes right here. What's so funny?
Nothing.
And Roxxxy Cotton now having a hard time trying to gain some kind of an advantage.
I don't know what's going on here. What happened to Tai's hands?
Why is she looking at her hands like that?
I don't know.
It's like she's surprised or something.
I don't understand what just went on.
Well, Roxxxy Cotton right now using the knee.
Maybe she had a vision.
A vision?
She might have had a vision. You know,
yeah,
of the Lord or something like that.
I know what you're saying, but
I'm not making fun of it by any means. Maybe the Lord came to her in the ring.
I know. Are you making a joke?
I'm not making a joke. I'm making a suggestion.
Well, I mean, it could be, but I just found it odd that it looked like Tai was about to have the advantage and he was holding her hands and looking at them.
Something stopped her.
Yes. And how about Roxxxy Cotton rolling through right there,
How
going
about
back to
it?
the arm?
How about Roxxxy Cotton's ring attire?
How about it?
Do you love it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. It's part of her character. You know, she likes going
Character?
to the mall. It brings out the mall rat in her.
Oh, please. It's a pathetic outfit. She needs to go shopping.
And a big chop right there out of Roxxxy Cotton, and another one.
Roxy needs to learn how to throw chops. Hit her harder.
Well, maybe she's a little apprehensive because
I think so. See, now look at Tai. Look at that chop. That's what Roxy needs to do.
I like the fire in those chops.
Yeah. I like the fire now in Tai. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's getting some momentum here.
She's a lot more aggressive than she has been in recent months.
You know what? Maybe something happened to her. Maybe. Oh, hold on.
Inside cradle. Wow!
What? What just happened?
Is your winner, Roxxxy Cotton.
That's an upset, Eric.
That's
if I
huge.
ever seen one before.
Wait a minute! Cross-face chicken ring! Cross-face chicken wing right here, Francine!
Chicken ring or chicken wing?
Both! Both!
This is a Tai I haven't seen in a long time.
I've never seen Tai like this.
Well, you haven't seen her in the back.
No, and I mean, even in her more brutal days, I mean, she never attacked somebody after a match.
Oh my goodness. Trying to restrain Tai.
Wow, that cross-face chicken wing, and after the match,
Wait, I think Tai has something to say.
First of all, I'm sick of this. Second of all, now that I quit smoking pot and drinking alcohol, I realized one thing. I never lost the title. Oh, everybody got quiet now, didn't they? That's right. I was never pinned. I was never taken out. I never lost the title. So guess what? pole next to a wrestling ring. I'm sorry, but this is not a strip joint.
I have to agree with
This
her.
is professional wrestling, and it's time us professionals took it back. And I don't care what any of you say, so go ahead, boo me all you want. You know what? Little Miss Christian ain't playing nice no more. That's right. I'm gonna take the kingdom back if I gotta steal it.
Did Christian steal?
No, they don't steal. Is she denouncing her religion?
Wow, that's big news right there. But what an entrance.
Stevie Wonderful is just so
Wonderful?
wonderful. Yeah. I just enjoy him so much.
Company to the ring with Jesse, the Nobody, and Marie Alejao.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this
Did you
time,
just call her
please allow
Jesse
me
the
to
Nobody, or is that her real
That's
name?
her name. That's the name I was giving.
Wow.
Stevie Wonderful and the Playboy's own Mary Alejo.
From the Playboy. I mean, it doesn't get any better.
I don't like Playboy. I wouldn't know.
What about Playgirl? Can you read Playgirl?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Look at Stevie.
See, you know what? I'm beginning to think that he has a little bit of sight in him.
I think so too.
You know, I think this is just pretty much a big fat lie.
Either that or he's got a great nose.
He has a sense of smell. I think when you lose one, you gain
Right.
something else. So maybe that's it.
And look at the derriere of Marie Alejao. I mean,
Yes.
not an ounce of cellulite.
Yes.
Not a pound of cheese. I mean, she's just pure toned. I mean, she looks great.
Stop hitting on her.
Hey, I'm trying.
You're trying. You're trying too hard though. That's what makes you pathetic.
Well, there are a lot of things that make me pathetic. Maybe that's one of them. Maybe
That's
not.
the main one. You need to calm down a little. Girls don't like that.
Well, speaking of pathetic, don't you think this is getting a little ridiculous with this? I mean, now you're a referee. You comment on being a referee now. It's wonderful.
I think I'm the only credible referee.
Introducing first, she is the co-holder of the WEW
Classy.
World Tag Team Championship. And she is accompanied to the ring by the other co-holder, Rockstar Ronnie Jonah. This is Principal Lazarus.
Francine, for those fans that maybe missed our last pay-per-view, these two young ladies did win tag team gold here in WEW.
Yeah, they did. They had a stellar match. You know what, though? Principal Lazarus gets on my nerves. She just thinks she's like the cutest, hottest thing in the company.
And introducing her opponent from South Beach, Florida, this is supermodel Amy C.
Now we finally bring some sex appeal into this pay-per-view. I mean, how hot does supermodel Amy Z look? I mean, a former tag team champion here in WEW.
Plus size model Amy Z needs to run around the ring around 100 times to get rid of that baby fat.
Francine.
Come on, Eric, are you looking at the same girl I am?
But she has that beautiful.
There's nothing hot about it.
Oh, Francine, she's hot.
Look at this.
Francine, she's a former champion. And, you know, this night is turning into a night of grudges. You know, you had Tai and Roxxxy Cotton. Now you have these two former champion against current champion.
She's a former champion. She held the belt for how long?
Doesn't matter. She's a former champion.
She held the belt for how long?
The amount of time it took for her to walk
Yeah,
into the ring.
that's
until
right.
The bell rang. And the
Belt
match
for
was
5
over.
minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is quite a. Oh,
And look at this. You know, if I wanted to see this, I'd watch Skinamax.
I'm jealous.
Unreal.
Why don't you ever do that to me before we start to go to work here?
Me?
Yes, you.
I need to pat you down before I sit next to you and call
I might be
the match.
packing.
Yeah, you might be packing. There's a sock down there, and you know it.
And now Stevie gets to do the same thing.
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. I would never let him touch me.
I think these
Never.
two are about to get a room.
Look at this.
Do you know how many women have quit this company after being groped by Stevie Wonderful?
Yes, many, and that's why I just won't let him touch me.
And now ISIS in there. I mean, how many referees does it take to referee a match?
I
here in
don't know, but
WWE?
we have like 87 of them right now.
And I have one sitting right next to me.
All right, you know, I've had enough. I've had enough. I know I have to ref. I don't need to be reminded.
Now, if you're Amy Z, what is your strategy against Principal Lazarus?
I don't think Amy Z has a strategy because I don't think she has a thought in that head.
And I think it goes to show you how unified Antisocial and Amy Z truly were when Antisocial was nowhere to be found.
I was going to say, where's her second? You know, we have Rockstar Ronnie Jonah there for Principal Lazarus. Shouldn't Antisocial be there on her side?
Well, I know Andy is scheduled for a big match later on tonight against Angel Orsini, so maybe she's in the back preparing for that.
It doesn't matter. If you're good friends with someone, you're going to be there for them no matter what.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe she's mad that they lost the belts.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a little tiff going on that we don't know about.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I'll find out.
And I love it. You know, we got the battle of two blondes right here.
Yeah.
One natural, one not.
I
You
was
can
going to
guess
say,
which one's
who's the
which.
natural blonde in this equation?
I would love to be the inspector before that match.
Does the curtain match the drapes, you think?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Do they ever here in WWE?
I don't know.
What a forearm shot right there. And remember, these two went at it quite a bit in the matchup on our last pay-per-view.
That's true.
Wow, and look at that. They're picking up right where they left off. I mean, these two have a true bona fide grudge right here.
Yeah, Amy should be on her right now, though. Don't let her recover. Now, if this was me, I'd go and I'd kick her right in the gut.
Yeah,
keep her down, keep her low.
And then you would scratch her and try and rip her
I
eyes
would
out,
do
pull
whatever
her hair.
I could. I'd pull that weave right off her head.
Weave?
That's a. Do you think that's her real hair? You're crazy.
Which one?
Neither.
And right now, we got a cat fight in the ring. And it looks like Amy Z is in the mount. And I just hope she doesn't hurt herself because she is a supermodel.
She's a plus-size model at best.
And
look at Principal Lazarus. Next
Yeah.
time, she shouldn't wear fishnet.
She's wearing fishnet?
That bodysuit
the
is made of
bodysuit.
fishnet.
Yes, that's true. That's
Yes.
true. And again, another color. And you have to like the look of aggression on the face of Amy Z. I mean, she's not taking this lightly.
She's not taking it lightly, but she's missing opportunities left and right.
Yes.
That's her lack of knowledge.
Uh-oh. What's she going for here? Maybe another chicken wing? I mean, haven't we seen enough chicken wings tonight?
You know, she's limited. That's all she's got.
But it's not a bad move, you know, if you think about it. And I'm sure you have when you're in the back and you're preparing for your match and you see something that might have worked for somebody else. Why not use it?
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that.
And Rockstar Ronnie Jonah watching at ringside.
She's just lurking. She's just ready to pounce when she's given the opportunity to.
And why is there a guitar allowed inside of the ring?
You know what? I don't know. I didn't hear a stipulation or anything.
No, me neither.
Maybe Ronnie just put it in there.
Maybe ISIS doesn't notice.
Yeah, ISIS tends to not notice a lot of things.
And that one was almost like a combination brainbuster suplex right there.
Oh, and she kicked down on one.
Not enough.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're looking at a girl that walks down a runway for a living. You know, she's not going to be beaten like that.
I doubt if she walks down a runway. I've never seen her picture in a magazine, Eric.
Oh, come on.
Not
Nancy.
once.
She's a supermodel.
You know, I could walk around and say, hey, I'm a supermodel too, but, give me something to prove that you did something.
You know,
There's no magazine that you can produce that has that girl's picture.
are you calling her a liar?
I'm calling you a liar for
Me?
saying that she's a supermodel.
I'm just reading what's given to me.
Well, then whoever gave it to you is a liar as well.
Listen, maybe we should question her about it.
Hey, if I say something about myself, I have facts to prove it. Until I see something from this girl, I don't believe a word she's saying.
Look, I'll question her later. You stand outside
Yeah,
the door and I'll go in her locker room.
you'll question her all right.
Watch the door for me.
Man,
okay?
when I hear her shrieking in terror, I'll know what's going on.
She's enjoying it.
Yeah, sure. That's what they all say.
And how about Rockstar Ronnie Jonah?
That's what
Putting
she
the
should
boots
do.
to her?
Absolutely.
I don't think she's doing it enough.
No. Well, you gotta watch because the ref is watching you too.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's a mistake right there.
Well, you know,
Principal Lazarus should have had that there, and now she has her, but it's too late.
and Principal Lazarus, you know, she's no dumb cookie. I mean, she's been around this business for a long time.
Yeah, she's been around the business
Oh, yes.
and around
And around.
and around.
She knows the tricks of the trade.
Absolutely.
Very crafty.
Tricks. Turning tricks.
As a trade. And right now, she's pulling her up by the hair. And if you're ISIS, you would think that you would give her a 5 count, but
You
apparently
know,
not.
Am I the only one that is multi-talented that can do everything in this company?
You know, Francine, I've heard you criticize this Rockstar Ronnie Jonah quite a bit throughout this matchup here. I mean, how impartial are you going to be when you referee her matchup later on tonight?
I haven't really criticized Rockstar Ronnie Jonah. I'm criticizing Principal Lazarus.
But you don't like the team, so how
I just hate when, people walk in the company for a first time and then they just think their crap doesn't stink.
Yes.
It bothers me. Earn it. Earn my respect. And this girl has done nothing to earn my respect. And the same with the plus-size model chick. Nothing.
Are you saying that this would not have happened under your watch here in WEW?
You know, this whole company would be totally different if I was still the GM. But unfortunately, the powers that be have kicked me out, and now I'm a referee.
You know what I love about the current powers that be?
What do you love,
We
Eric?
have more women than ever, more
Yeah.
sexy, hot women than ever.
In your
here
opinion,
WEW.
in your opinion, we do.
You never brought in women like Amy Z.
No.
See, you would pay attention. You pay attention to what you think are little details. You know, guys like me, we just want to see hot chicks in there wrestling. We don't care about where they came from or what they accomplished.
I didn't cater to the men. You know, I'm not worried about Joe Schmo sitting on his couch with his lotion and his tissue
Joe
box.
who?
You heard me.
Whoa! Guitar to the ovaries.
That's what you need. Somebody needs to do that to you.
That's a tune that's played at the expense of Principal Lazarus.
There we go.
It's over.
That's an upset.
Your winner, supermodel Amy Z.
Did you expect that one?
I did not expect it.
See?
And right now, you got to think it's 1-on-1 because the tag champions, they won last time out. She wins this time out. At some point in time, WEW has to sanction a matchup where we settle it all once and for all.
She put Principal Lazarus in her place. Finally. Somebody.
Wow, talk about pretty in pink. I mean, Francine, now this is what I call quality talent.
You know, I love how in WEW we just have random girls come out, walk in bikinis, wave around, you know, say
Isn't
hi
it
to the
great?
fans.
Isn't it great?
It's why I come.
Ladies and
It's great.
gentlemen, as
Love
our
it.
sexy WEW dancers hit the ring, a reminder to check out WEW online at WXtremeW.
See, that's what I like about WEW because my little friend in pink right there, you know, I want to see a little bit more of her. I might want to see a little bit more of my friend in blue right there. I can go to the website,
Give it up for the girl.
WXtremeW.com, and I can see that. You know, I want to be a member of WXtremeW.com, and I know you got your membership, and I know you look at pictures because, Francine, you're not shy about that, and I appreciate that.
I look at my own pictures. I don't care about anybody else on the website. I'll put myself over.
And you look great.
I know I do.
Yes.
Better than these two, that's for sure.
She looks pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall and will have no count-out and no disqualification. Introducing first from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 130 pounds, this is simply Luscious.
You know, Francine, that's what I love about WEW. We don't waste any time here putting this grudge match together, coming out of our last pay-per-view. The three-way, remember with prime-time Amy Lee, Simply Luscious, and Black Barbie, and then Amy Lee wound up going for the pin, and then Luscious and Black Barbie had words with each other and wound up brawling?
I told you that was going to happen in the beginning. You form an alliance, you turn on each other, and then nothing good ever comes out of it. You can't trust anybody.
Not at all.
And introducing her opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 140 pounds, this is Black Barbie.
She's like she's going back to her roots and getting all ghetto on Simply Luscious right there.
You know what? She usually comes out styling and profiling, but not today. She has one thing on her mind, and that's kicking Luscious's ass.
Wow, and I got one thing on my mind.
I'm sure you do, and I don't even know what it is.
Look at that. She looks great. Yes, she is here. She settled that grudge. And you know what I even like more about this matchup? No disqualification. I mean, let's just end it now.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. You know, I hate when people make grudge matches, but then, you know, it takes like 3 or 4 matches until the grudges are settled. But here in WEW, it's like, we're not going to go through that whole charade. We're just going to end it all in one night.
Why wait?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I agree. no disqualification. I got to think that that favors Black Barbie. I mean, from where she comes from, the hood, growing up the way she did, I mean, she had to do a lot of nasty things to get by in life.
Well, she just had a great opportunity. Luscious was draw jacking with a fan, and she could have attacked her from behind and got an early start, but she chose to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Big,
Wait, the
big
claw?
mistake.
Is that the claw?
It's a version of it.
And Luscious having a hard time right now. Drop toe hold.
She's not wasting any time. She's going right for it.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. Grapevine in the legs, pulling back like a camel clutch.
This match might be better than I thought it was going to be there, Eric.
Oh, yeah. Do you think those are extensions, or do you think that's her real hair?
Who?
Black Barbie.
That's... Are you kidding me?
I think she's all natural.
I think you're on crack if you think that. Oh, come on, she's on the ropes. There we go.
Are you saying she's wearing a weave?
That's a big-time weave, if I've ever seen one.
And right now, Luscious, look at that. She's holding her knee right there. Maybe Barbie hit a sore spot in her shoulder.
She's probably sore from the last pay-per-view. She did a lot, you know. She took a beating.
Oh, yeah. And that was a really brutal matchup between these two and Amy Lee.
Yeah. And again, I mean, you know, Amy Lee's a force to be reckoned with. And then they concentrated, you know, so much on each other. Who's going to get the pin? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? You know?
Yeah.
You just, you can't form an alliance with anybody, I'm telling you. It's just a bad idea.
Yeah, and now one thing that I think that Black Barbie does not capitalize on is, you know, her long legs. You saw it right there, well, a little earlier, she was going for a roundhouse kick, and she has that advantage, that reach advantage with those legs, and I don't think she uses them enough.
Why do we have to call her Black Barbie?
Hey, that's the name that I was given. I mean,
Why not just Barbie?
Why not African-American Barbie? Well, you know what, Francine? She likes to be called the Black Barbie.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the White Barbie.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Tuck underneath. And again, wow, what a reversal right there.
Here we go. Oh.
Hangwoman's
Nope.
neck breaker? No.
Nope. Oh.
A couple of knee strikes.
See, this is where Luscious shines. Look at her. She's been trained by the best. She knows what she's doing in that ring.
Yeah. Surfboard right there. Black Barbie in a lot of trouble. You know, and you're looking at two finely conditioned athletes right here. I mean, Francine, these two girls can wrestle 60 minutes, and I don't think they'd be winded.
60?
60.
That's a long time,
It
Eric.
is a long time, but I don't think they'd be winded. They look to be in tremendous shape.
You're winded after 30 seconds.
Well, I'm not in that kind of shape.
That's true. Were you ever?
Never.
Never. Didn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Black Barbie, what does she have, like 3% body fat on her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't look at her that closely. I know you do.
Well, if I was Luscious in this matchup, besides groping Black Barbie, I would go for the belly button piercing right there and just rip it out. You know, I mean, anything goes, it's no DQ.
Oh, that would be painful.
But why wear it into a matchup?
Where else is she pierced?
Well, I would love to be able to answer that question, and I would love to be able to know that. Wow, what a clothesline.
Oh, she hit her head hard on that one.
Oh, yeah. She's about to come out of that shirt, too.
Now, come on now. Stop showboating, Luscious. Get on her.
That's her weak point, Francine. I think she's too consumed sometime in her own ego, and she jaw-jacks with the fans.
I agree.
And it doesn't surprise me. I mean, trained by Shawn Michaels, I mean, he's got one of the biggest egos in wrestling.
That's true, too. But, I mean, when I'm in there, it's all business. Get down to business. I want to get in. I want to get out.
And, Frank, we know that you don't have an ego.
Did I ever?
Never.
No.
And Simply Luscious sending in Black Barbie with the reverse.
I'm so humble.
I've heard that somewhere before.
You heard it from me.
And look at that right there.
Oh, but she grabbed the ropes. See? Smart. She knows where she's at all times. She knows her way around that ring, and that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. And kicking out of that sidewalk slam, that's huge right there. Black Barbie sends her in. What a competitive matchup right here. Sends her in, ducks again.
Oh, double clothesline.
And Francine, what surprises me is that wasn't very pleasant.
That was gross.
What surprises me, Francine, is that this is no disqualification yet. Nobody's going for a chair. Nobody's really taking advantage of going outside the ring.
Right, you would think they would. I mean, if it was me in there, I'd be using all kinds of distractions and chairs and tables and forks and
yeah,
anything I could get my hands on. Sure, why not?
Francine the Butcher?
Poke somebody in the eye with a fork.
And look at this, a chop fest going on there right
What's
now.
that called, a spork?
There you go.
I'll use a spork.
Uh-oh. She's going back to that neck breaker. Wow, drops her on that knee.
You know that spoon that has the little things on it like a fork?
Francine, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, maybe they didn't.
Glimmering Warlock right there.
God, Eric, not everybody's as smart as you are.
I'm just saying. And drags Simply Luscious into the corner. What's she going to do right here? She's going to go for the Barbie bomb.
Is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
That's what you're calling it. Oh,
Wow.
and whatever that was, it missed its mark. Luscious, oh,
She had her feet on the ropes.
look at that. That is just lovely. I
Here
love when that
is
happens.
your winner, simply Luscious.
Now, the referee didn't notice, but I don't know if he technically could have changed it anyway because it's no disqualification.
It is no disqualification, so if you're going to use the ropes, you might as well use them in a match like this. You can't get in trouble for it.
That's a big win right
She
there.
broke her nail. Oh,
Poor baby.
what a kid. That hurts when you break a nail. People don't realize how bad that hurts.
And but Fran, talk about how badly she needed that win. I mean, you know, to get back in the title picture coming off of that three-way loss, she needed that win bad.
Now, did you think that she would lose?
Yes.
My money was on Luscious.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she weighs in at 140 pounds. This is the FBI full-breasted Italian, Angel Orsini.
Francine, this is a very interesting matchup right here because you have Angel Orsini, former champion, losing our last time out. You remember you were there, you counted the pin, losing to Jazz in the number one contenders matchup. But I said after the matchup, I said it's going to be interesting to see how Angel adjusts to not being in the main events or title matches. And tonight, going one-on-one with Antisocial, we'll just see that.
Well, now, if Antisocial is smart, she would go right after that shoulder. If you remember,
Yeah.
her shoulder got injured at the last pay-per-view. That's what I would do. I would attack her shoulder.
I mean, you were right there. You
Right.
saw the injury.
And you know, I don't like either girl. I don't like Jazz and I don't like Angel, but I did keep it very professional, and I did my job and I did what I was supposed to do. But yeah, if I was Antisocial, I would definitely just go for her shoulder and just try and take her out early because Angel Orsini's really, really talented, and I don't think Andy has what it takes to match her.
See, I gotta disagree with you right there because Antisocial is a girl that, yeah, on the exterior she looks like just another pretty face, but she spends a lot of time in the gym, she spends a lot of time training, she spends a lot of time studying film. She's not just your average pretty face in the WEW locker room. This is the girl that takes the wrestling industry seriously, she takes WEW seriously, and she is truly a force to be reckoned with.
And I appreciate that about her, but still, I don't think she has the experience to go toe-to-toe with Angel.
Well, this is definitely a good test, wouldn't you say?
I think so, and I'm not saying that she's not a talented girl. She's trying, believe me. But, only time will tell, Eric. And we have seen many upsets.
Yes, absolutely.
So never count somebody out.
Oh, no. And you bring up a great point in opening up this match here that Angel Orsini is not going in at 100%.
No, she's not. She was hurt. I was right there. She told me her shoulder was hurting her.
And Antisocial, she's predominantly been wrestling in tag team matches throughout her career. She's held the tag belts many times here in WEW. So this is Annie stepping out of the box a bit.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how she's going to do one-on-one. It's hard, when you count on your partner for things, you always have someone there to watch your back, but now she's by herself out here, so we'll see how she fares.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting adjustment here. And look
She's
at
holding that shoulder, I told you.
And, I know it's easy for me to say right here, but you almost want to tell Angel Orsini not to even favor it. Don't even let Annie see that.
Well, it's hard when it's throbbing and you can't move it, and
Yeah.
I'm sure she doesn't want to grasp at it, but
Yeah, oh no, I hear what you're saying, but you're also telegraphing yourself right there.
right. Well, maybe Annie's not paying attention.
Maybe not. Right now she's absorbing so much punishment that she may not have all of her wits about her.
Right.
Saw Angel going for a pin right there, and I think that says something, Francine, and that Angel goes for the pin early. She just wants to get this match over with and get out of here.
And that's what I was trying to make a point of. If you're in there, don't showboat. You have plenty of time to shine later on when you win. That's your time to stand up and take in the accolades. But right now, get your job done and get out of there.
Now, Angel Orsini, she had a very short run here as WEW champion. Would you say that it was a fluke?
No, I wouldn't say it was a fluke. I think she deserved it.
Okay.
But, like you said, anytime you step through that ring, things can happen.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she lost the belt.
Yeah, and, it's going to be quite some time until she gets another opportunity at that belt coming off of a loss last time out.
And you know what, too? I've worked closely with her. I've managed her before. And she has a bit of a communication problem. She doesn't like to listen. She's one of those wrestlers that thinks she knows it all. And I'll tell you what, she is talented, but she doesn't know everything. And maybe if she took some other people's advice, she would get farther.
Interesting that you say that. Antisocial with the reverse chin lock. And, you know, for Angel, a loss in this matchup could be catastrophic because coming off of another loss and being out of the title picture, I mean, what's next? What, you going to open up the show?
Yeah, it just bruises her ego, too, and that doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah. And Antisocial, on the other hand, a win over a former champion and a recent former champion would be absolutely huge for her confidence.
But you know something, Eric? You're saying open up the show. Every girl that's on our show is lucky to even be here. You know
True.
how many girls want to be in WEW and can't be?
True, absolutely. But Francine, as somebody like yourself that's been on the big shows, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, there is something different about being in the title matches, the main event, as opposed to opening up the show.
Eric, you're talking to a girl who is now a referee.
Yes.
Okay. And
Is that who I'm talking to?
Absolutely, and I'm taking it in stride.
Okay.
You know, I have to do what I have to do, and I have a job. And should I be a referee? No. Should I be in main events? Yes. Should I be running the company? Yes, I should. But I take my licks just like everybody else. Will I get my job back? Yeah, I will. I'll be GM one day. I'll probably own this company one day, and then I can get rid of all this trash. But in the meantime, I have to do what I have to do. And if Fonzie says that I have to be a ref, then that's what I have to be. If we tell Angel Orsini she has to open the show, then she better open the show and keep her mouth shut.
Do you have any more questions that you want to ask and answer yourself?
No. I'm just letting you know what's going on, you know, on in my mind.
Okay. What is going on in that mind of yours?
I just told you.
And
You're a little cocky for your own good there, aren't you?
I'm just asking a
Yeah.
question. I'm just asking. When did she tap?
See? You're so enthralled in what I'm thinking,
Yes.
you're missing the match.
Via submission.
I saw Plumber crack,
The
too.
full-breasted Italian Angel Orsini.
But do you understand the point I'm trying to make? You know, here I am doing things that I don't want to do, so, you know,
Sure.
stop crying and just do it.
Well, let me tell you this. Angel Orsini right now, she gets a much-needed win here tonight in WEW. She finds herself closer to another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. And Antisocial, a good test, a good measuring stick for her tonight.
I think so, too, but like I said, she was outwitted.
Our next contest is a first time ever in America match. Introducing first, weighing in at 135 pounds from the Mustang Ranch, this is ODB, One Dirty Big.
Wow, she is fired up tonight, Francine.
Can I ask you a question? And I don't think you're going to know. What is the first time in America?
The first time in America because this match has never happened anywhere on American soil.
Really? So you're saying ODB has never wrestled Jazz before?
Not on American soil.
That's amazing.
And introducing her opponent, weighing in at 130 pounds from New Orleans, Louisiana,
They call me
What's that face?
What? Look at Jazz. She's turning right now, and ODB's just jamming.
Who jacked her for?
I don't know.
Much different demeanor than we saw the last time out when she wrestled Angel Orsini in the number one contenders match. She got all fired up and excited.
I don't understand if this is the first time these two are actually wrestling each other. What's the beef?
On American soil.
On American soil, yeah.
Look at that.
Maybe something happened in Germany that we don't know about.
Possibly.
Yeah.
A lot that's happened in Germany we don't know about. And how about ODB starting out the match aggressive? And you have Jazz here, and Francine, you were involved in that match with her and Angel Orsini, and Jazz took quite a beating in that match as well.
Yeah, they both got knocked pretty good. You know what I mean? And they were both hurt, and you know I was checking on both of them, and both of them were really sore after that match.
Wow, I thought that match was going to end right there. I mean, we've seen it before in WEW. Look at these lefts right here.
Now this is, you know, the ref needs to get in there. She had a closed fist.
Would you have stopped them?
As a referee, yes. As a wrestler, I would have threw a closed fist.
Always a critic.
Absolutely.
And how about Jazz here? You know, I have to question Jazz taking this matchup because as number one contender, I mean, what happens if she loses? Does ODB get the title shot or what?
I don't know, Eric. You tell me. I never realized.
She did it!
I never realized how big ODB
Here is your winner,
Did you see that?
Jazz!
And as I was looking at her boobs, Jazz won the whole match.
And how about Jazz? Jazz Stinger right there. She takes out ODB.
I was mesmerized by her big boobs.
Well, you better concentrate on the next match because you're going to be refereeing.
Oh.
But how about Jazz? You know, talk about sending a message to Talia. You know, Talia, our champion, decides to blow off another pay-per-view. She's facing Jazz in an upcoming matchup. And Jazz right there sends a big message to Talia.
Do you think Jazz can beat Talia that quickly?
Yes, yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is accompanied to the ring by Principal Lazarus, Miss Becky Bayless, and Missy Samsonite. She is the co-holder of the WEW World Tag Team Championship. This is Rockstar Roni Jonah.
You know, all of a sudden, this match now becomes a lumberjill matchup. You have a ring practically surrounded by women with objects. You have a referee in there that used to be a general manager around here. You're not exactly sure which way she's going to call it. And tonight, Rockstar Roni Jonah may be in for the fight of her life. I think Francine's reading her last will and testament. That music can only mean one thing and one girl.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Come on. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she is accompanied to the ring by the devil herself, Lucy Furr, from right here in Philadelphia. This is prime time, Amy Lee.
Wow, all those poor Chinese children that had to sew up that boa. Prime time, Amy Lee, former world heavyweight champion, accompanied by Lucifer, yet another lumberjill who will be outside of the ring. I mean, this one has the potential to explode. Amy Lee has been rather quiet tonight. She's just sat back and she's waited. Now, there's not necessarily a grudge between these two young ladies, but Amy Lee, she just doesn't like anybody. Whoever it is she's opposing on the other side of the ring, she has a grudge with. And tonight, Rockstar Roni Jonah will be in a lot of trouble. She's actually very lucky that Francine is out there because Francine's not going to put up with any of Amy's crap. She's not going to be intimidated. And Lucifer trying to get the crowd behind her, and Amy Lee has been on quite a win streak as of late. Jazz, the official #1 contender for Talia's World Heavyweight Championship, but you have to consider primetime Amy Lee. Wait a minute, here comes Becky Bayless! The belt to the back. Becky is in a lot of trouble. And Becky, she associates herself with Missy Samsonite. Wow. Guitar to the midsection, guitar to the kidneys, and now to the back of the neck. And Amy, with the belt, she feels no pain from that guitar shot. And Amy is going nuts. The Rockstar Roni Jonah, she wants a timeout. Not tonight. One half of Blonde Ambition. She doesn't look so ambitious right now. She is a co-holder of the World Tag Team Championship. A lot of goodies falling out of that trash can. She just broke her own frying pan. She might spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but obviously she doesn't cook much. Now she's got some cookie sheets. Roni Jonah with a trash can lid, but not enough. And wait a minute, the principal's getting some. The other half of the tag team champions, the Blonde and the Ambition, is down. And right to the back of primetime Amy Lee, and Amy's just going nuts. Amy is having herself a party out there. You almost have to wonder if Amy's feeling competitive after the massive debut that Missy Samsonite made on our previous WEW pay-per-view. And you have Samsonite outside the ring with it. Wait a minute, she's just throwing things! It's chaos out there! It's just pure, unadulterated chaos! Amy is on a rampage. And there comes the rock star. And now Lucifer scaring them off. And now Amy all over rock star Ronnie Jonah. Amy, one of the toughest girls in the industry. But I'm telling you, WEW needs to make that matchup Samsonite and Lee. What a rivalry that could be. But Amy, give her credit. Anytime she's been faced with a challenge, she stands right up to them. And she's still here while they all wind up leaving. And there's the principal. She's back. Being chased by Lucifer. Hey, there's Francine. Remember, Francine is a referee in this contest. At least she's playing the part on television anyway. Amy having some words with somebody. Becky just running around in circles. And the principal with that trash can lid. Everybody's armed, everybody's dangerous. Wow, right to the back of the head, the back of the neck. It doesn't faze her. She's like superhuman out there. And now Rockstar Ronnie Jonah grabbing that cookie sheet from Becky Bayless. But Becky Bayless is quite a troublemaker out there. Lucifer getting the pots and pans. It's like the Puerto Rican Day Parade out there. Rockstar Ronnie Jonah and Amy Lee again with a lunchbox and the belt. She's gonna grate some what? Amy's got that stick, the kendo stick, the bamboo. That's just not right. That's just not right. That is one tough girl out there. Interesting, though, that her path has not collided with Samsonite. Jonah is down, holding the belt. And it is just pure chaos outside of the ring. What an explosive situation. She's just throwing objects everywhere. Amy's got a chair. She's not shy about using chairs. And Rockstar Ronnie Jonah, oh, that's just brutal right there. Right on the top of the head. That'll give her a concussion, all right. And Principal Lazarus, she's here and she's gone. Making a special appearance. We'd like to thank Principal Lazarus for participating tonight. Lucifer has those frying pans. Now we got a jump rope. I'm not a betting man, but I would bet that Amy's not going to start jumping rope. Amy has those ropes to 2 handles, and she's choking the rock star with it. And Principal Lazarus stopped again. It's like a bad video game. Wow. Rockstar Ronnie Jonah is getting a beatdown prime time style. Becky trying to pick her spot. Now Amy with that guitar. Wow. That's Amy's favorite body part she loves to work on over her opponents. That's a sour tune right there. Now, you have everybody chasing each other. I don't even think they realize who's chasing who. Amy walking around stalking her prey. Wow, guitar to the gut. And right to the back. Amy bumbling and stumbling. And again, right to the middle of the back. You know, if I'm this Rockstar Roni Jonah, I'm going to take it to the ring. I don't want to be outside of the ring. Right to the gun. Right there. That guitar. Amy's still on her feet. And look at Rockstar Roni Jonah. She is upset. You know, that's not going to stop my grandmother. And it's definitely not going to stop Amy Lee. Principal Lazarus and Lucifer having words. She's got that chair. Amy Lee has the chair. A former hardcore champion, former world heavyweight champion. She is one rough customer in there. Look at all these girls running away from Amy Lee. Amy throwing. Almost hit a fan. Nobody's safe around here. She is just out of control right now. We might have to get animal control in here and shoot her with an elephant tranquilizer or something. Somebody's got to stop her. And the Rockstar down once again. And now what does Lucifer have? Remote control? Francine having words with the ladies at ringside and the tramps. Amy with that trash can. Principal Lazarus, again, facing off with Amy Lee, trying to protect her investment, one half of the tag team champions. Somebody call the Jonah parents and tell them their little girl's not coming home tonight. And a beatdown on Bayless. A Bayless beatdown on WEW pay-per-view. Wow, it broke the stick. And she throws the stick into the crowd. She's unstoppable. She has no respect for her opponents. I think they made t-shirts that big. And the Rockstar from behind. Excuse us, Francine, for disturbing you. Francine just letting them go. And there comes Principal Lazarus. Francine had her back turned. We have other referees outside just in case. Just in case anybody wants to do something. Lucifer trying to get this capacity crowd behind Amy Lee. Amy raising that trash can like a gladiator. And she walks around ringside. Now Missy Samsonite in the ring, Rockstar Roni Jonah, and a table. We got a table in play. And other than Lucifer, I have to think every single girl, as well as every single fan watching this outside, is intimidated. Down goes Lucifer, the devil's daughter. And Amy is down, she's not moving. That's a rare sight. She's been in control for most of the matchup. What a war this has been. You know, you got to give Rockstar Roni Jonah credit. Other women, they would have just folded under pressure. She's absorbed a lot of punishment, but she continues to come back and fight. The Rockstar sends Amy Lee into the ring post. And those steps. That's not plastic. And Roni Jonah holding back. It's like she was going to hit her. And Samsonite's in the ring. I mean, it's just broken down here. There is no control. She's loading up that trash can. Right on the back. And Rockstar Roni Jonah is making a big mistake right here by not going for the pin. All the girls attacking Lucifer. And they run her to the locker room. Rockstar Roni Jonah all over Amy Lee. The Rockstar in complete control right now. This could be the greatest comeback in WEW history. Could she come back and defeat the massive former World Heavyweight Champion Amy Lee? Can she do it? She's making a serious mistake right here by not going for the pin. She can't even move Amy. It's like a statue. And the table is broken. Excuse me. And we got 3.
Here is your winner, Prime Time, Amy Lee!
That was a statement match right there. That was a statement to every girl in the locker room and every girl watching at home that has any aspirations about coming to WEW to compete. Because right there, Amy Lee made an example out of our new tag team champion, Primetime Amy Lee. She is vicious, she is violent, she is massive, and she is unstoppable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Amy Lee, Missy Samsonite, something's going down right now for the Queen of Extreme Frenzy, Eric Cordial. We want to thank you very much for joining us here tonight on pay-per-view. We will see you next time out when WEW returns to pay-per-view. What's going to happen next?
We hardcore in the streets, pop off in the beef, and I start believing I'm cracking them off.